My name is Richard Conde, and I go by the name of Spnix. That's S-P-N-I-X. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about myself before I begin. So, I'm 24 years old, and I'm an artist. Now see, it is easy for me to call myself an artist now, but a couple years ago, this wasn't something that I found easy whatsoever. It was a very difficult thing for me to claim myself as an artist. And whether that be because I didn't believe in my abilities, my skills, or I wasn't doing anything professional with it, whatever have you, it was a hard thing for me to admit to. The thing about that is that a lot of people I've encountered have that same difficulty. They don't look at themselves as artists, even when they're people who've been drawing for the majority of their life, whether it's as a hobby or something that they even go to school for. So, the purpose of this video is to talk about, is it ever too late to go down a life path as an artist? Meaning, is it too late, like you're too old, for example, or if you're younger, you're still in your 20s and early 30s, but you've went to school and you've gotten your degree in some field that was vastly different and almost unrelatable to art, right? And you're asking yourself, is it possible for me to become an artist? Is it too late now? Did I, waste my time with this other venture and now I don't have enough time to start up a whole new project? So, first of all, yes, you definitely have time. You are definitely able to start on the path to become an artist. That's the answer right there. But let's dig a little bit deeper into why, right? So, it all comes from this fear. This fear and this self-deprecating doubt. In all honesty, it doesn't matter if you went to college for anything. If you decide at any point in your life that you want to change something, even if it's to become an artist, then you have the right to do so. No matter how long you spent in a career, even if you spent 20 years doing something, it most likely wasn't something that you loved doing anyways, because you wouldn't have wanted to change it, right? Change comes from a necessity, and sometimes it's out of your control, but sometimes the necessity is your own happiness, right? So, let's take me for example. When I went to college, I got my degree in psychology. Now, I thought that I was going to be a psychologist, and I thought that this was going to be an amazing moment for me, right? I was wrong. I didn't enjoy actually being in the world of psychology. I enjoyed, and I still do to this day, enjoy learning and understanding principles of psychology, but to actually be a psychologist was something completely different. And I went down that route, and I did a training program to see how it would be. Not my cup of tea. I decided that I had no idea what the hell I wanted to do. So I worked at a job that I hated, honestly, for like about 6 months. And in that time, I was dreading it because I had no real sense of motivation to wake up, because just working to work had no real value. So then I started to want it to venture into something else, So I always had art, and art was always my escape. I came across this book that I'm gonna do a complete video on because it was so impactful to me. But this book changed my life, and it helped me understand that I did want to become an artist, and the decision has never been a regret in my life. To this day, I am constantly working at becoming more and more of a complete, well-rounded artist, meaning someone who I can wake up as feeling excited, motivated, and having a career that is stable financially. So I thought that it was too late for me to become an artist because I was already 24, I already got my degree, and I already felt like I wasted my time. I was wrong. And I went to school for a semester to take art, and although I did not finish it because of many reasons, including it was a highly unnecessary route to take, I learned that I'm never gonna stop trying. That it doesn't matter how many times I fail, being an artist is worth the risk because that's a part of me that will never leave. So my purpose of this video is to truly tell you that it doesn't matter what your insecurities or your fears are. They are important and they are worth digging into at moments and intervals of your life. But in the grand scheme of things, it's a simple question. You ask yourself, do you want to pursue a career as an artist? Is it something that would make you happy? If the answer to those two things are yes, and I mean seriously ask yourself those questions either right now or when the video is done, then you will have to take that plunge. It doesn't matter when, it doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter if you quit your job or you don't. All of those things are factors and they do different things for different people. So I can't tell you that in order to become an artist you need to quit your job, you need to do this. You don't need to do any of that, honestly. You can still work, you can still do whatever it is you're doing while developing yourself as an artist. Whatever route you choose to take is perfectly fine, just as long as you have a vision of where you want to go. But the answer behind it, meaning if your answer is that yes, you do want to be an artist, that is what will drive you. That is your core, right? Keep that in mind. If your answer is yes, you do want to become an artist, then it does not matter if you believe it's too late. It doesn't matter if your friends and family say you're too old now. You already went to college. You already got your degree in business. It doesn't matter any about that. None of that stuff is worth contemplating over right now. All you need to do is ask yourself the true and honest question. Do you want to be an artist? Do you want to go down that path? Not how, not when, why. Do you? The answer is yes, then again, you're gonna make it. You just have to put in the effort, and it's gonna be risky and there's gonna be some consequences with any type of change. But if your answer is yes, then you cannot deny it to yourself. To do so would be to deny yourself of any happiness. So I look at it like this. I'm doing many different things and going many different routes in my artist journey. And that to me is okay. Why? Because in order to be a successful artist, I need to figure out what works for me. And I'm willing to experiment and take those risks and consequences because it's worthwhile, because it makes me happy. But I don't question whether I want to be an artist or not. I mostly question, at this point, how will I be the successful artist I dream of becoming? But before thinking of being some grand scheme artist or any of those big lofty goals, just ask yourself a simple question. Do you want to pursue art? Do you want to be an artist? And I'm going to keep saying that because I want you to think about it constantly. And I want you to think about it and think about it and think about it. This isn't something that if it's something that you answer right away, like, yes, I want to be an artist, then you don't even really need to be here. This video is mostly for you to kick your ass off the sofa, so to speak, or to just move you in a direction, and you know why you came here. Or some people who are deeply confused and do not really know where to go, I just asked you that simple question. When you feel comfortable in answering it, then that should move you to the next destination. If your answer is you're not really sure and you don't know if you want to pursue art as a complete career, that's okay. But if your answer is still that yes, you do like art and you would like to be an artist, then all you need to do is to give yourself time. Give space in your life to actually become an artist. Meaning, even if you just become a person who creates art on the side and it's just for them, you're still giving yourself the freedom to become the artist that you desire. You don't have to be, a professional artist in order to become an artist. In my opinion, every single human being on this planet is an artist. Simple. We all create. If you choose to take that into heart, then as soon as you click off this video, you can begin your life as an artist. You don't have to have any rules or plans in that venture. You just have to take the plunge. And with that said, I'd like to thank you very much. And it's all a matter of belief, right? So you have to believe in yourself. And I say believe because to me, believe is the key word. Because faith is believing in something else, something other, and there's a lot of implications with faith and religion. I'm talking about belief. You believe in yourself. You have the motivation and the drive to do what's necessary for yourself, taking care of yourself. So with that said, have a beautiful day, and I believe in you.